Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 29. That's right. I counted of the Lazy Saturday podcast. Today, we are joined with two guests. Rachel, also known as Persephonix, also known as Potentially Perfect. Damn it, I didn't even finish that. You introduce yourselves. I don't care anymore.
Hello, I'm Persephonix, also known as Rachel, part of the Bomb Squad, and Potentially Perfect as of today.
And hey guys, I'm Chris from 10 More Minute.
10 more minutes.
10 more minute?
1 minute.
Just a single 10 minutes?
He's actually from 3 more minutes because he's 1/3 of the group.
Mm-hmm. That's about right, yeah.
That's about right.
3 minutes, 33 seconds.
Hey, Ryzen's in the chat. He says, no way.
Oh, hello, Kurt. Hello, my
Kurt.
love.
What up, dude?
Hey, today we're talking with Chris from 10 More Minutes, and Rachel's here too, just because she wanted to tag along.
Thanks.
Love you. I'm not holding any bitter resentment or anything, no.
No, I see.
If you guys weren't aware, Rachel is now part of Potentially Perfect as well as Bombadiers. She's going crazy about it, right?
Dual collaboration.
I love it. I've actually been a part of the behind the scenes for a while, a few months actually, and this is the first time I'm officially part of the channel.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Quite exciting.
It is, right?
It is. I'm Delapo's favorite. Don't tell the others.
I mean...
I'm Andrew's favorite too.
Well, I mean, my wife is part of the channel too, so...
Your wife is my favorite.
You can have two favorites. I've tried.
Apparently.
Oh.
Right. Well, yeah, she released her first, fully her own video today on the channel. It went really well. Her voice just carries the video, I think. And
you're very, very sweet. Delapo's really been putting work into that channel. Honestly, his videos are exceptional.
He does work, yes. I agree.
Mm-hmm. He works his ass off.
Yes.
His content is pretty good. I enjoy it because it has a different genre about it, like I was telling Andrew a little bit earlier, but it has something about it that makes it unique and special.
Yes. It's not like Let's Plays. They don't really do a lot of gaming, pure gaming content. They just do editorials and podcast style things where they talk about the gaming industry and the games that they would like to see in the future. It's a nice change of pace from everybody else that I've worked with just trying to get famous for doing YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's very definitely fast-paced infotainment.
Mm-hmm. Yes, which is good for him. His style is built for that kind of video.
Oh, you should see the scripts he sends me. Like the one that I had to read for my video. He goes, I want this punchy. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, if I speak any faster, none of the words will be able to properly articulate. It'll just be one long stream of slobbering and crying and weeping desperately.
I like that button. That's what it is. That's how he wants it.
Just screaming into the microphone.
And before I forget, if you guys want me to do something in the game, don't. This video is actually this video is pre-recorded, so I will not.
Oh, you sell out.
Yeah, this is pre-recorded because I actually did not want to play the game while you guys were just talking and just sitting there. So we're all on level playing fields, so we can all have this fun conversation and stay
this
focused.
Video's a lie.
Yes, this video's a lie. It's pre-recorded. It's actually footage that I meant to upload, but there's no actual audio in the video, so it's useless right now. I can't use this for a video.
It's not useless. It's just special.
I like how you went about it though when you did the podcast version. Instead of being like, we're gonna scrap it or try and go over it again, you repurposed it and you made it well.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's smart.
Originally, it was gonna actually try to record some GTA for this because that's basically what we do, but GTA does not work on my computer right now. It requires to be reinstalled, and I don't have 70 years to reinstall GTA. So instead, it's this game, Secret of Mana, the remake for Steam and PS4, which is a game that I would recommend you guys play, Chris, on your channel because it's 3 people and it's a simple RPG that you guys could complete in no time. It's easy.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. I'll take that down on my list. We have a couple list of items that we're trying to do 3-player games on.
Yeah.
And when you mentioned potentially perfect before, I was kind of like, well, what could we do for collabs with them?
Yeah.
And I was thinking about all these different things of what we can do, and then the topic today that you mentioned that you wanted to do was projects.
Yes.
And I was kind of like, oh man, like I had a whole entire list of things that I was like, I'm gonna do a little of this, I'm gonna do a little of that, collab, want to do more 3-player games. I'm gonna add that to the list.
Yeah, excellent. That's basically what I do at work when I'm not working, which is a lot of the time. Is I come up with projects that I want to work with that I want to do in the future. So I've got like a whole like Word document full of games that I want to do, like for future Let's Plays, for future live streams and all that. And I've also like broken it down to who I want in this video, particularly who I think would bounce off each other pretty well. Like, I know I want Rachel and Christina to do a duel video at some point because that would be amazing.
I'd love it.
Like just a video, like nothing like ridiculous. Yeah, just
I love ridiculous.
Yeah, something ridiculous, like Terraria or something like that. That's a game that you guys would both love, I think, and
Beautiful.
You guys could bounce off each other pretty well for it. Anyway, that's what I do. Yes.
That or naked mud wrestling, pixelated.
Naked mud wrestling would be fantastic.
It needs to be an indie game.
I feel like it should.
Right?
The people who did Mount Your Friends to do that as an extension.
They came up with there's a 3D version of Mount Your Friends out now, and I'm
what? Do the waves
like 3D like
in the
VR?
face?
No, it's like an actual like it's a 3D remake of it. Just like Super Mario 64, just with more dicks.
Oh, hello, Davey.
Yeah.
How are you, my love?
Yeah, Davey's in the chat now. He wants to know what this game is. It's Secret of Mana, the PS4, also Steam remake. It plays exactly the same as the Super Nintendo version, by the way, which is not a great thing or a terrible thing. I don't know how you guys feel about it. To me, it's fine.
Hello, Peter. Our chat's so busy today.
It is. I want it to be. I want it this way all the time, but we'll see.
Well, no one shows up for Eli because of his goddamn puns. I love you, baby. If you see this later, your puns are amazing.
His puns are fucking amazing. Also, I'm going to plug this mug. Mug plug.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, look at this beautiful mug. You can buy it at the 10-More-Minutes store. I'm not going to drink anything out of it because it's not mine. It's actually my wife's. But I just want to show it off to you guys.
We won't tell her.
Andrew.
Tell her?
What?
I'm positive you've shared bodily fluids at this point. I'm positive you can drink out of the mug.
We did like 20 minutes before this phone call. Anyway.
See, Andrew dismounted for this podcast. I hope everyone feels beloved.
Do you feel it?
Do.
I feel it. I feel in the cosmos.
That's a good choice too. I like that one a lot. I was kind of tempted to fucking get it.
That one is bar none the best one of the shop, I think. I loved it. And like as soon as I'm like, okay, this is good. This is good. Yes.
What I wanted to do was go to your guys' shop. Well, I mean, you announced it a long time ago, but I wanted to go to your guys' shop and pick something up too. But I haven't even purchased anything from my shop, really. I'm like, oh my god.
Do you first? Yeah. Do your own first, and then you can show it off. I did the same. Like I bought like a pair of T-shirts, and then I bought a mug for Torpy, and we can't buy any more mugs.
So sweet.
I mean, you got 2 hands each.
That's true, but we have so many mugs in our house. It's ridiculous. She's a tea and coffee drinker, and I don't drink out of cups at all. I just don't.
What do you drink out of?
Cans mostly, or bottles. I'm a nightmare.
Okay. I use a mason jar. I can't be bothered with regular things.
Oh my god, I'm a mix of all of you guys. I have mason jars and mugs. That's all I have here.
I like it.
I think I have 40 mugs here at the house.
Nice.
And there's probably 50 mason jars of varying.
Sometimes I'll just chug straight out of a 2-liter bottle. It's gross.
Are we not supposed to tell her about that as well?
Oh, no, she's fine. She's not listening. Okay. She doesn't watch our content.
Yeah, she's tired of us.
I had to make her watch one of our videos.
I have one mug, and I'm annoyed every time it gets lost, which is all the time. I give it to a guest, and then it just magically disappears, and I never want it. I never use the mug until that one time that I do.
Like, where's my mug?
I have no idea where the fuck it is. Exactly. It's like the one time it's like a cop. Like the one time I want you around, you're not around.
Oh.
Sorry, cops. You're lovely. You do a valuable service.
Yeah.
I know. Rachel, behave yourself.
We are in a 2/3 of this chat is in a very liberal state. 1/3 lives in Alabama, so yeah, it's not great.
Lovely state.
You don't have to lie. It's fine.
I was there for a limited amount of time. It was fine for a while.
You were there for a limited night, if you will.
It was a couple limited nights. You know, you can't just get one.
That's true. It's like Pringles or something. I don't remember how the rest of that goes.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how we do it. Anyway.
Yeah, my brain's filled with stupid slogans.
Ignore that. So, one of the questions that my wife is begging me to ask you is, when are you going to start using face cams? Because she wants to know what you guys look like. Well, they have their art in every thumbnail, and she's like, that doesn't make any sense. They could look very different.
No, I think that's Rachel and us. That's us in real life. Yeah. That was where I met myself.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's literally what you are. You guys just look like animated pictures. That's fair. I can accept that.
Yeah.
I am a pink cartoon. That's exactly what I am.
Yes. Yes.
As for the answer for that, I don't think we will. I like the Game Grumps version of it, where they don't do face cams too much.
Right.
Not because it's we're trying to hide or anything, but definitely it would be a little bit more of a drag on the system trying to record and do face cam and stuff like that.
That's true.
I think it takes away a slight. I mean, Let's Plays aren't exactly involved in a way where you kind of like watching a movie. If someone talks, they draw you out of it. What's the word I'm looking for?
Narration?
No, it's anyway. It kind of draws away from the aspect of the game, I think, in a way. If it's too big, I've seen a lot of ones that just take up too much of the screen.
Yeah,
and it's for Lazy Saturday, it's great because people are here for the conversation.
We're here for the conversation. That's pretty much it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if I ever wanted it to be if people are going to be here for the conversation or for the visuals, I would like it to be for the conversations. So that's our lame excuse.
No, that makes sense. I enjoy that actually. That's a great explanation. Garfield is bae. I think they're commenting on the fact that my characters are dressed up like furries in Secret of Mana. Also, the one girl character is in a fucking bikini. How sexist is that?
Is it a Garfield bikini though?
Probably. It is absolutely a Garfield bikini.
That's kind of tigery.
Those are
I like it.
Hey, man, you need that higher armor class.
It's actually just there for show, I think. Yeah, that's what we're fighting for. Yeah.
I love it.
So,
how about you, Rachel?
About face cams.
I do intend to use a face cam. Mostly because my favorite genre of game is horror gaming. And for Let's Plays, so much of that is dependent upon the reaction. That is part of the joy of watching a horror Let's Play.
Definitely.
That said, as a female gamer, I have to deal with the titty gamer stereotype.
Yeah.
And I don't want to disparage the titty gamers. Everybody's got bills to pay, but
everyone, they're
it's not
great. They're doing
necessarily an image I want to encourage for my own content. So I kind of wanted to get established, at least in a small base, before I started whipping out the face cam.
That's good. I like that.
Especially because so much of my humor is just completely inappropriate sex jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you got to kind of tread the line there.
You would think people would be like, oh, she's just vapid and doing it just like the other Twitch.
Exactly.
You don't want that. I get that. Yeah.
Precisely. So,
yes,
I do intend to, just not for a while.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna make you do it, when you come visit us at some point, because we've got a lot of games to record, a lot of videos.
Oh, of course, God, yes.
And we're gonna play some games too,
Yes, we're just recording home movies.
I have so many projects planned for when you guys eventually make your fucking way to Alabama for some reason.
Because we love you. We're just gonna drive up to see you.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. A lot of them require face cam, and it's gonna be amazing.
Well, of course, that's the best part. We have a lot of shit. We've talked about a lot of shit that we want to do, and it's gonna be amazing.
It is gonna be amazing. Yes.
Sidebar, real quick. Are you guys talking to Santa on the stream right now?
Yeah.
Santa?
He is a
What is
character
going
in
on
this.
there?
He's a character in this game.
Oh.
Isn't that absurd?
I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, jeez. What was that noise? Anyway.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sorry to sidebar, but I was just like, what is going on in this
Santa
game?
Claus?
Interruption.
The best part, we were actually just fighting Santa Claus. That giant troll thing was Santa.
Was it?
Yeah, he like transformed. He's like, "Oh, I tried to take this seed, and now I'm an evil warlock person." Blah 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 blah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, the way Santa is posed, it kind of looks like one of the little teeny characters has his head like straight up in Santa's crotch.
Well, that was the plan, actually.
Oh, really? I like this game more.
Oh yeah, it's a great game.
It is
when you play it for the
concerning
Super
because he's
Nintendo,
clipping.
he is absolutely clipping. I loved this game when I was growing up, but now so much it's very dated in its age. You can tell.
Are you calling us old, Andrew?
No, the game is old. We are nubile and young and
Old? Yeah, we're old. I know. I'm actually the eldest here. Go me.
Are
you? I am.
She
I am
is.
significantly older than I was.
Significantly is a choice word because she's only a year older than I am, barely that.
23, got it.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. Thank
Yes.
you, Chris. You're my new favorite.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I just knew how old Andrew was, and I was like, well, she can't.
She can't be that old. No, all right. Yipu, the answer to that question is because I forgot to change the description because I thought I was going to record some GTA today, and then it didn't happen. Boop, boop, boop.
Andrew can't be trusted.
I can't be
That's the
trusted.
theme here.
Girls cannot be trusted. Sorry, that was another YouTube thing.
Did
Never
you?
mind. That was a reference to Derek Comedy, which is a sketch comedy group that Donald Glover was part of before he got super popular. Oh my God.
I don't really know much about Donald Glover except for Childish Gambino, which I fucking love.
I fucking love Childish Gambino. He is great. Yeah.
I know absolutely zero.
That's fine.
It's music. It's pretty.
I mean, I get that.
It's music. He raps.
Don't listen to him.
I'm
I understand
helpful.
that Donald Glover is challenging.
Yeah, he's,
I just wanted to ease you into it.
Thank you. I appreciate
He's a
that.
rapper. He does things.
I like how you went for the base level and didn't assume anything. So I was like, I still feel smart. Yes.
What's that one? What is he? Yes, Peter, thank you. We actually just hit our spring goal of 500. Now
That's
that means I
right.
have to do a fucking 24-hour live stream.
Yes, it does.
Because months ago I thought this was way further out, and now it might be. It might as well just be tomorrow that I do this.
I'm so
So-
excited.
How do you intend to do your 24-hour live stream? You gonna take like a
Make it.
10-minute break every 2 hours? Or,
I'm gonna
or what are you
I'm
do?
gonna basically do what Eli did and just take I think 15-minute break every 3 hours to run around, get some water, and yes, Gambino is dope as hell. Is what the kids are saying. Dope.
You know, I watched Eli's entire stream because I'm a good girlfriend.
I know. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
did really
the
well.
one thing I will say is that he did so well, but he did not prepare enough for the realities of that stream. So take a little time beforehand to make sure you have lots of water, lots of food prepared.
Oh,
Take a
yeah.
break sooner than every 3 hours because I watched him slowly just slip down the exhaustion road.
drift into madness.
as it went along, and it's like, oh, baby, no.
And you
So-
guys don't know this about me, but I'm actually way older than Eli, so this is not going to work that well. I'm
Me
probably
too.
going to
Yeah.
I'm going to die down at like hour 7 and be like, "Okay, I'm done. Who wants to watch pre-recorded footage for several hours? Let's go look back at other Let's Plays."
Nah, man. You just need the coffee. You need the adult diapers because I mean you can't time 3 hours.
Yes.
Man.
Yes, I need those instead of actually using them currently right now. Yes.
Well, you just need to double up now.
Yeah,
just
double
get
it.
it done. Exactly. Or
So-
get a bucket.
I can see
Wow.
that now. 600 gold subscribers. I'll send you my old diaper.
Ooh.
There is someone that would go for that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know them, but I know they would.
I'm just going to have to pretend that Rachel was in the diaper and then they'll buy it like crazy.
Dude,
know.
just like ship that shit to Japan. They do everything over
That's
there.
true. Good point.
No offense, Japan, but I've been there and you're weird.
To be
I
fair,
think they're just openly weird comparatively. I don't think they hide it as well as we do.
that's true. To be fair, we also dropped a radioactive bomb on them a few years ago. Remember
That's
the
true.
nuclear bomb? That's why they're
Wait,
weird.
no. Didn't you see South Park? That was chicken and cow.
Oh.
Yeah, we have our own little eccentricities about
Yeah.
us. I think they just go about it a different way.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, we do, but there's a very
Welcome to
important story here
America.
where I had to use a public bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And
God.
the women's
You
bathroom
poor baby.
was, I know, out of service. So I looked around and there's nobody around. It's completely safe. It's late at night. I slip into the men's bathroom. I get my hand on the stall door handle and then I freeze because off to the corner, I see what appears to be a vending machine. And I'm like, are those condoms? No, they're not condoms. What are they? And I get closer and they're panties.
No,
Literally,
I mean, I've
women's
heard about it,
panties.
but I've never heard of anyone actually telling me about this.
I don't know if they were
Like-
brand new or used, but I'm sitting there staring in horror, and they're gorgeous too. I'm like, holy shit, I would buy those.
Oh my God.
But I
that's
don't know where
amazing.
they've been.
Maybe they intended
You're the target
it, like,
demographic.
hey, something got soiled, like these are
Yeah.
second panties.
So
Maybe they were looking out. It's
Yeah.
genuine.
yeah, they're like, oh, we could put underwear in here, but how about panties? This is
Exactly.
a men's
They were very
bathroom.
dainty.
Yeah.
Well, it was a ladies'
Characters.
restroom, right?
No,
it was,
this
it
is
was
the
a men's room.
men's
It was a
restroom.
men's room.
Uh-huh. That's what I
They
mean.
can't. They
I
can't
have
put
no
ladies.
excuses anymore then.
Put ladies' panties in a ladies' room. That's absurd. No one would buy those because of questions
I was
that she is
also-
asking.
I mean, I was also denied access to a hot spring because I have tattoos. And they
I heard
associate
about
shit
that.
with the Yakuza. And I'm like, I am a white female from America. Unless I'm somebody's hooker, it is highly unlikely that I am connected down here.
Yeah, I heard they don't see tattoos the same way as in the U.S., which is
Ah.
understandable,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Body is
completely.
a temple and bullshit. I like my tattoos. I want to get more. But,
Me too.
yes.
Chris, do you have tattoos?
Yeah, I have a ton.
Yeah?
Well, I just have a lot of big ones. I have my entire leg done up to the knee
Ooh,
on my right
That's
leg.
incredible.
Nice. That must have been painful, though.
It took 14 hours
Oh,
jeez.
over 3 sessions.
Right.
yeah.
But
That's,
yeah, that's my pride and joy right there. So,
what is it
how about
of?
you guys? It's a phoenix on a cherry blossom tree.
Is that
Oh.
why you're wearing your? Is that what's on your Pokemon Go T-shirt on your mug and your artwork?
Oh yeah, Sam has it on the inside of my leg just because it wouldn't be visual on the outside. But yeah,
Right.
that's essentially what it is. He was trying to get my tattoo in there,
Nice.
Oh.
or a likeness of it. I could probably send you guys a picture or something.
That would
like
be
I
great.
enjoy
I
it.
love it.
Yeah.
My tattoo artist really was enjoying doing that, and then I wanted to get more done from him, but he ended up passing due to brain cancer. So I haven't
Oh,
touched
wow.
it, and I've kind of kept the area sacred since then.
That
but
makes sense.
I totally do want to get more tattoos.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
You take this one first because mine's a boring story.
I have a piece of a quote on the underside of my right wrist, and the quote itself is from Hunter S. Thompson, and it's
Right.
faster, faster until love of speed overcomes fear of death. But I was 23, and I was drunk, and I
The
went in
age
at like
no
2
one
in the
likes you
morning, and I was like, yo, just put faster, faster on my right wrist. So literally everyone who sees that starts laughing, and I have to just sit there and be like, no, that's not a hand job joke. Please calm down.
I did
Liar.
not think of it like that. I was thinking a lot more dark, like a self-harm thing. And I was like, what is faster, faster? Oh, sis. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I also have a fairly, like, not huge, but about the size of my hand, a tribal seahorse on my left
nice.
shoulder blade. And that was a weird experience because most of my back is numb from nerve damage. I had surgery for scoliosis when I was 22
Crazy.
Wow.
and lots of titanium and cadaver bone in my spine. So I can't feel half of my back.
Oh.
And when they were
That
tattooing
is-
me, I was like, oh, this is a fucking
This is
breeze.
fun. This is easy.
Exactly. But then they got to like this one edge of my shoulder blade right over the bone where apparently it's not numb. And I was like, oh my God, this is the most pain I've ever been in. No one has ever felt this before.
That had to be
Only
hard
me.
during the healing process, right? Not being able to
Jeez.
gab or anything like that.
Sucked. It really sucked. Also, no one warned me because my first tattoo was so small. No one warned me with a bigger tattoo. Like when I went to sleep and woke up the next morning, my pillow would be covered in ink and blood.
Oh yeah.
So I woke up the next morning. I was like, I'm dying and I don't know why. So that was fun.
That sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. And I have a third tattoo, but it's secret and hidden.
Right.
Nice.
Well, you can't. We can't tell you. It's fine. I just have the one tattoo. It is of Torpedo Ted, and it's the pixelated. It looks like a bullet bill, but it's underwater. The Super Mario.
Oh, yeah.
I got that because my wife's last name is Torpy, so she's Torpedo. And
that does make sense.
Obviously, we got them together. She got hers. She got herself a little bomb underneath her arm, and I've got mine on my arm-ish area, like right there. I would take off my shirt to show it off, and it's really tight, and that's how I wear shirts. Just wear them really tightly.
I love it.
As
that's
you
awesome,
do.
dude.
I like you do.
It's good when tattoos have stories.
It's a great design too. Like they were very professional. We got it done in Asheville, North Carolina. It was so great.
I love your tattoo.
I love it. I want to get more nerdy stuff on my body at some point. I just can't figure out what particular nerdy stuff I should get.
I love it. I told Elias that I would get his name on my rib cage after a year.
That makes sense. Gotta make sure.
Gotta wait a while.
You gotta make sure because relationships. It's crazy.
Completely.
Yeah.
I swore I would never do that, but he's special.
He is a special dude.
I was just talking to some friends today about tattoos, and we were looking at bad ones, like that just happen to show up if you're like scrolling through Facebook, and it's like
I love bad tattoos.
college humor or something. You look at it, every baby tattoo looks like it's fucking melting.
Oh my god!
Like their faces are just all fat and flabby. It's like, oh, what is that? It's like, oh, that's my little kid. It's like,
I was like, no, it's not.
Is he
You think it
handsome
is,
now,
but it
or
ain't.
Did he look like just
Is that
looks
how he came out of the
wet
womb?
toilet paper?
Oh, jeez.
I love bad tattoos. So fun.
Oh my gosh. I worry about like what happens when Christina eventually wises up and divorces me. That what am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with Torpedo Ted? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe give him a hat.
Hey man, no, don't change it. It's still part of your history.
It's still, that's
Exactly.
true. That and it's a torpedo. It's a video game character. It doesn't have any. It could also not have any connection to her. It's fine.
You could just
Pretty
blatantly
safe.
lie about it.
You're like, yeah, it's my favorite Nintendo character. Yeah, I'm a hipster for Nintendo characters.
Something similar to that. I have a Roman numeral 13 on the inside of my wrist, and around here, like MS-13, like gangs and stuff like that. And people, I've been asked before, and people are like, "Are you in a gang? Are you in the MS-13? Are you look like my big fluffy ass? I don't think so. My big happy smiling jester looking ass? I don't think so, man. Like, I haven't heard anyone ever.
I mean, that could just be a cover.
It could be, but that would be a really good cover.
Right? How effective. You have a crime now. If you ever need to resort to a life of crime.
It's true.
Just need to own up to your tattoos, man. It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't even after the divorce. I mean, it's no melting. God. It's no melting baby tattoo.
Wow. You think we're gonna get a divorce? Wow,
way to make it inevitable.
Way to be a jerk.
Not supportive.
Chris. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, like I said, eventually she's gonna wise up because she's great, and I'm just okay.
Andrew, you are sweet and adorable, and Christina adores you.
Yeah. Eventually, she'll catch on.
I mean, look, she's going to leave you for me.
I know this. I'm very well aware. She's always asking questions. She's like, what is that? What is being with a girl like? I'm like, shut up.
No, it's great. I've done it a few times. I should text her.
I'm going to do it right now. She's going to come in. She's going to apprehend this strand. Oh, jeez.
I haven't tried the opposite, but it's pretty enjoyable.
Right?
Yeah, whatevs.
We're awesome.
Yeah. Great, girls are great. Hey, we were talking about some like YouTube projects and stuff. Hey,
I don't know if you told. I don't know if Rachel told you, but Rachel, play along. We totally tried to figure out ways to just decide to embarrass you on stream.
Exactly.
I'm well
We've been meeting in
aware of
secret
this.
for months.
You guys don't need to do that. I can take care of that myself. Like, I don't know if you've heard some embarrassing stories about myself, but I could go all day. But first, we got to talk.
I love how genuine you are.
Yeah, we got to talk about 10 more minutes. So
we do. We're neglecting our guests.
I don't think we have to.
No, we do. Tell us your most embarrassing story. This is relevant.
And how it pertains to your channel.
Yes, please.
Tell us about your goals and future projects that you want to get off the ground. I want to hear that. That's what I want.
For goals and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so you prompted me a little bit earlier because I asked for a prompt. I was like, hey man, I can't think of things on the fly. I'm a dummy. So I actually wrote up a little list.
Oh, that's nice. I also did that.
Did you? Yes. I have a little post-it note stuck to my screen. Like, don't be an idiot is number 1. Don't drink too much. I fucked up.
You fucked up.
I did that too.
It's fine.
No, but a project for the channel that I really enjoyed that you guys do that we don't is live stream.
Live stream. You guys
just do any kind of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would love it. Like the attention that you guys have on your channel, they would be astounded by you live streaming. It would be so popular.
Completely.
I just I don't understand the whole process. Like I'm so new to it. Like right now we're sitting in Discord on the call, right?
Yes.
I almost came up during the middle of the stream and went, "Hey, how do I watch the stream while we're streaming?" And I just blanked out. I was like, "Wait, I could probably just go to the channel."
You'd probably just go to the channel and find it.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm doing right now.
That's literally what I do every time I stream. Is I pull up the stream on my computer and then again on my phone, so I don't feel lonely like a loser. I'm like, oh, I've got people watching. They're just shy.
God, that was a hard self-burn.
Yeah.
Part of the fun, though. Part of the comedy.
Yeah. You do you.
Just the way that you guys do it seems so professional. I was kind of like, I want to do something like that eventually. You know,
it is not professional. Like I
you're so sweet.
I do this accidentally sometimes.
There's so much of it I don't understand. I was just like, everything looks amazing. It's like if you're a kid and you see an artist and they're like, yeah, I haven't gone to any art school or anything. They're like, it's not amazing. And the kids, it makes their world.
Yeah,
that's all it is for me to like watch you guys. I'm like, oh my god, this is
so
fucking tight. I like this a lot. Like just the face cam and the overlays and stuff, and how you have the schedule and you pretty much mostly stick to it.
Yep.
You know,
we haven't done a Telltale Tuesday in weeks, but we'll get back to it. We're gonna get back to it on.
Impressive.
We'll do it on Tuesday. I just get home so late. I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to stream. She's like, yeah, okay, we don't have to. I'm like, all right.
It's like one of those things. Do you really gonna go meet up with our friends? No, let's just stay on the couch watching Netflix.
Oh my god, like canceling plans is the greatest high ever. You guys have no idea. I may have stolen that from John Mulaney, but I don't give a shit. Like in terms of instant relief, canceling plans is like cocaine.
It's not stealing if it's a highly relatable thing.
That's very true.
Everyone can relate to.
Oh, it's so great. I just love not doing things.
It's amazing. I've been doing it for about 2 years.
Oh,
it's wonderful.
A couple other things I want to work on. Like I noticed, like just something small. Channel trailer. We haven't done a channel trailer in like 8 months, which was like our best of. You know, I got to get on and do that, but that actually requires me to go back, rewatch all our stuff, which is we're over 1,000 videos, so it's like
that's crazy.
Where do I even start to go and watch like something that's the best of? And something that's the best of to me is not going to be the best of for somebody else.
That's very true. Like I've done the same thing. Like I had to go through when I made the actual first channel trailer for ours. I had to go. I knew kind of what I wanted to see in it, like what were the best things. But going through the rest of it, I'm like, oh, is this really all that great? Is this a great clip? And I gotta do it again soon in the future because I've got like 7 more people in the Bombadiers, 5 more people in the Bombadiers. Let me correct myself. Let's not give away anything. Let's not give away anything too early. Shit.
Oh, hey, Dante.
Hey, Dante. Dante's in the stream. Let's change the subject. Dante, hey, how's it going?
How about you guys? Did you have some plans that you didn't that you haven't been able to put to fruition yet, or what?
Oh, I do have some. But I'll let
Nothing
Rachel.
You want to share yet?
I know I will share them, just not yet. I will just let Rachel take the forefront because she is a guest as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And
am I a guest if I'm part of the Bombadiers?
I mean, yes. I mean, we have joint custody with you and your own channel.
I mean, I feel like mostly you're just using me as a bulletproof shield.
Really?
Hey, it could be.
No, that was a horrible joke. Can you just give me a pity laugh, please?
No, I was gonna say. Then nobody can say that they're not inclusive.
Rachel, this is for you. It's on the stream. There you go. It's for you.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Yep. Jesus.
It's so sweet. I'm waiting.
You'll see it. Don't worry.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this to soothe my soul.
It'll come.
But this is a long delay, Andrew. I'm waiting just for you.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm a disappointment, just like I am to my parents.
Well, that's not true. You're my favorite. Not at all disappointment. Thank you for the heart. You're sweet.
I appreciate that.
So plans. Actually, my biggest plan right now is just getting my channel back up and running. I was quite active with uploading when I first met Andrew and Delapo, actually. But I had to take a break for health reasons.
Right.
So looking forward to getting back to that. One of the biggest things is when I'm moving to Florida soon this summer.
Right.
And really looking forward to getting into sketch comedy.
Oh.
Because I took improv for years and I love it. And I would love to do sketch comedy videos.
That would explain a lot of shit. Oh my God.
It would, wouldn't it? All the pieces are clicking into place.
Like, oh.
I can't.
I mean,
oh my God.
So gaming is still the forefront. When I do move, I am actually going to start using Facecam, even though it's not quite the base that I was hoping to build before it started. But I really want to get into horror games. And like I said earlier, so much of horror gaming.
It's kind of a requirement.
Yeah, it's just, if you play horror games for yourself, it's one thing. But to watch someone play a horror game, you're there to watch them be a fucking moron.
Yep.
And I want to make people happy. I am good at being a fucking moron.
Just like last night with fucking, what's it called? Outlast.
Andrew, you're so familiar with horror games. Bless you.
Oh my gosh. That game gives me so many feelings. None of them good.
Oh, I love that series of games. Whistleblower's even better.
I think I have that. Yes.
For the sketch comedy, I mean, like you're talking like props and like live cam and stuff like that, right? Or are you talking voiceover sketch comedy?
No, I'm talking props, actors, scripts, the whole detail.
That's incredible. I like that.
So, I mean, small films. I've made a couple small films to practice, and they're terrible. But I like the growth mindset where you just put it out there, even if it's shit. You continue working as much as possible.
Yeah. Andrew, you're gonna have to post these online.
Yes.
You're gonna have to
well, they're gonna be on her channel. They're gonna be on her channel. So
I do have my own channel, actually.
She does.
You posted them on there, the short film type stuff, or?
No.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I can't post shit.
No, the first ones are not up. No, they're an abomination unto the world. But
I thought you said you'd have to share them and put them out there.
Well,
let's see them.
Real after the first 3. Shut up.
Come on, chat. I think a couple of you guys probably want to see your short film.
Listen, we don't listen to Chris, guys. We don't listen to Uncle Chris. No.
Uncle Chris.
So those are my biggest goals. Aside from vlogging, I'd like to start a separate vlogging channel, but that's mostly just because I can ramble for ages and I feel like I should have an outlet where people can ignore me as much as possible.
You have the voice for it. Like,
thank you.
Yeah.
You're very, very sweet.
People like listening to you.
They like listening to my voice, less so my words.
They like listening to your voice for a few minutes, and then when they realize what kind of crazy is coming out of your mouth, they're like, "Oh, wait a minute."
They check out quickly.
Yeah, they're like, you should just say nonsense instead of what you're saying. Stop talking about feminism. I hate that subject.
No, I never talk about feminism. Usually, I'm just sexually objectifying everyone.
That's true. Which is what feminism is about.
That's what Reddit told me.
That's true.
The feminist uprising is about objectifying men.
Oh.
Yeah. Or incels.
Speaking of objectifying men, we've got a plug. This is something different that we're doing starting today and probably ending today. But to get you guys to go watch 10 More Minutes, we're going to actually plug their trailer, their best
We're
of,
not
their
engaging
good
enough
moments.
to bring you guys ourselves.
That's true.
I was just going to say, way to insult our guest, Andrew.
They're not engaging enough themselves. No. Like,
I felt it as a nice little clap back for the inevitability joke.
The inevitability.
I'm fine with it.
Hello, Michael.
One of my favorite channels, I will show you this plug. This is one of... I don't want to say it's the video that got me to subscribe to them because it's their third iteration and I watched the first one and I just want to brag about it. But you watch this and then you go to their channel and hit that subscribe button and then you watch all their videos after the stream is done. I promise you will not be disappointed. Anyway.
I'm glad someone can make that promise.
Anyway. Here it is.
I'm on my wrist.
Here it is. I'm going to swap over. and then I'm going to turn off the mic on my end so that we can still conversate while the trailer's going. They won't have to hear anything. All right.
Okay. Good plan. See, this is professionalism right here. See,
It is.
Hey dude, you're seeing this video because you're not subscribed to 10 More Minutes. We upload new videos every single day. This is what you're missing. 3, 2, 1.
I got Snoop's ready.
Oh no!
B minus.
No! Whoops. God damn it, James! James, what the fuck is your problem?
Are you there?
Let's have some fun.
Sure thing, boss.
Whoa, Grandma, you're sleepwalking.
I'm not gonna die here.
Get out, get out! No! No! No!
You had to mash the controller so hard.
Ah! No, object reference.
No!
You wanna go?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Fuck! I don't know if we have the exact moral high ground here.
Yeah.
Not into the
years after
spikes.
life.
Not into the spikes. Not into the spikes. Not into the spikes. Not into the spikes.
Oh, he's
Ooh, he's angry.
so mad.
He's a mad man.
Are we
Cool.
friends?
Yeah,
we're friends.
Strap on, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
My friend's yacht. She's yacht amused.
No, he didn't. I need to kill this guy, though. I feel like he's gonna kill me.
No, you no! Shoot him right in the butt. He's like, my butt? Why? Mike, you gotta be my spotter.
There's shit coming after you.
Shit!
Don't jump.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck you, Satan!
Mike's a dirty cheater who lies about stuff. Oh, fuck, I keep dying on the same stupid shit.
I want to sign you up for Ashley Madison because you're a cheating whore, Sam.
Oh, I dropped the bomb. Do not drop the bomb.
I'm trying.
I think that guy's special. Oh god, me and Tic Tac. I have never lost to a spider boss.
Hurry! Run! They turned me into a Diglett!
That's just good comedy.
Choose a member's like, no!
Terry!
No!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I'm Chris.
I'm Mike. And I'm Sam.
Want more gaming goodness? Click here for more videos and to subscribe. Oh, the end.
Do. There we go. Sorry, guys. It took a minute to figure out. Remember when you were talking about professionalism? That's not me. That's not me at all.
No, that was pretty good.
I figured that the trailer would end in a more appropriate way, but no, it didn't. It just like ended a white screen.
I mean, it deserved a moment of silence, honestly.
Yeah,
That was a good
little
trailer.
white screen there.
Let people
Sorry,
consume
guys.
it, you know?
Just drink it in. Anyway, I also just had to change.
What was the last
scene?
scene in the trailer? Oh, it was Satan peeing.
Satan
peeing on
peeing.
Satan's on his grave.
How every movie
Drink
should
it all
end.
in. Drink
Yes.
it all in.
So, for those of the uninitiated who haven't heard of 10 More Minutes before, that is how you know them. They are a wonderful channel. They are one of my favorite YouTube channels, especially to just talk to and enjoy. They're amazing.
So funny.
Hey, Frost, thank you. Subbed all because of that 10-second widescreen. Well done. We love you.
Hey man, it's the content of quality that gets it out there.
It's like they just a widescreen. I've never seen someone so brave before. I love this.
It's like you go to one of those art festivals and it's like, this is just a fucking white canvas. It's like, no, it's an off-white canvas. Can't you tell?
It's like
It's
that.
a rabbit in a snowstorm.
It's like the painting, from Daredevil. Nice.
I stole your joke. I'm sorry.
God damn it! I love you, but God
sorry,
damn
Andrew.
it, it's fine.
I love you, baby. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's fine. I was waiting for. I just took too long to get there. It's cool.
You did. You gotta be more of an asshole like me.
That's
Talk
true.
over
You,
people.
yeah, you had to do that. Feminism, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I mean, they say that women are talked over, and like that's not a problem that I have.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. We gotta talk about.
We were
Projects.
talking about projects, right?
We were talking about projects for me.
Andrew's projects.
Like when I go to work and I have nothing to do because I'm literally he's too good for that job. Wink, wink. I mostly, yeah,
Jesus.
They don't pay me well enough, so I don't care. So I do a lot of projects on the computer, and it's just like, this is what I want to work on today. This is what I'm going to record. This is what I'm going to do. These are the projects that I want to do in the future, such as I would love to sit down and do a video in 1-2 Switch, which is the Switch, basically the Switch's tech demo that was full price, but it is very fun for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks fun from when they were talking about it on the Switch. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to pick one of those up. Never had money. And then I went and watched it, and I was like, oh, okay. If any one of my friends gets a Switch, they need to get this. Like, I will buy it for them.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a great game to watch and a great game to perform as long as you have a face cam in. Because otherwise it's just ridiculous. And I want to do that, and I want to do, like, I don't know if you guys had a Wii U ever, but Nintendo Land is a fucking great game to just play around in. Like, there's a lot of it. I don't know if it's going to translate into video very well, but like one of the games is called Luigi's like Ghost Hunt or whatever, and the person holding the tablet can see everybody, and he's a ghost.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, he's the ghost, and he's trying to hunt down all the Luigis, I guess, and they can't see the ghost, obviously. Yeah, it's fucking incredible. I love that game so much.
I think I went to a party one time, and my friend had it, and I couldn't understand the concept of him having a tablet and being able to basically screen watch while nobody else was able to. But I love the idea of being able to turn screen watching into a game where it's like, ha ha ha, you guys don't know where I am.
Like, I wish that that aspect of the Wii U transferred over to the Switch when it came out, because I love the idea of having 2 separate screens to do gaming on. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I think the price point's a little high probably for many.
Yeah, it is.
Consumers, but the idea is phenomenal.
Yeah, I want that to come out. I want them to like release a second tablet that can actually connect to your tablet, and it would do it would be so terrible. Nobody would buy it, but I would buy that shit, and I would play that game, that one game that came out, and love it over and over and over again.
We'll invent it just for you. You're special. You're our baby.
Hey man, with Labo coming out, I think there's going to be a lot of ingenuity coming through.
Yeah, so the fucking Labo, I'm excited.
I don't know any new Nintendo products, so it's hard for me to get super excited about it. But just watching it, I'm like, oh my god, like, it's crazy. Make some amazing shit with this. This is going to be phenomenal. Like, I can't wait to make fun of all these skilled people doing things that I can't do.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Like, I've got so many, like, I want to do a giant, like, multi-channel collaboration in some kind of video. I don't know which game, though. Like, maybe, like, Super Smash Brothers, or maybe more GTA or something that, like, everybody has. And I say this ironically because neither of you have it.
Like, I would love it, but my laptop will not run it right now.
That's true. When you get a computer, we'll talk. But
yeah, I need to upgrade desperately.
Oh, my gosh. I feel like I need to upgrade. I just upgraded this thing. But
I'm just going to make Eli build mine. That's what he's good for.
That's what I made him do too. He basically built mine, and I just assembled it. And I had a heart attack, like several heart attacks while doing it, because this is expensive.
That's how Eli found out about me. I kidnapped him, and I was like, hey,
build me a computer.
And he was like, oh, okay, I just got done making these other people. So I was like, do it now.
I love it. That's the only reason he dates me. I kidnapped him probably at gunpoint.
Yeah,
Stockholm
that's
syndrome.
why. Yeah, I don't think that's true.
No, it's totally true. Completely.
Yeah. Ask him yourself. He won't deny.
No, he won't talk about it. He's been taught. He understands the rules.
Yeah. Which reminds me, Michael did say that Michael's played this game before, the game that I was telling you guys about before. He's fucking incredible at the game. Like, he was the perfect hunter in Ghost Hunt. And it is, if that happens, I'm gonna have to invite him from New York to live in crappy Alabama land just to play that game for us.
I want to see like if you're gonna do a concept like that, have like the master of the game, like the best person, be the ghost hunter, and have all the noobs be ghosts, so we can just get massacred and have them like frustrated teamwork each other trying to beat them.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. It would be like, sorry. You
no,
go.
please continue.
It'd be like Friday the 13th or Dead by Daylight. Like somebody who's like really good as being a hunter, and you're like, oh God, we're so terrible. We want to win. Yeah, but no,
So
none of that.
Basically, it's the Nintendo version of Stop It Slender. Is that what I'm getting here?
Yes, basically, except
Would that
more
translate
adorable.
well?
Yes, I think so.
Got it.
Except the person with the tablet can see everything. Yes.
We should really, like, all of us should just meet up somewhere in a park, like, get hotel rooms for a week, wear GoPros, and then do IRL Let's Plays of all our favorite games in the most ridiculous possible fashion.
About this,
Right?
you
It'd be
have
so good.
You already have like four, don't you?
Plays?
I do. I actually have
play.
4 GoPros.
Yeah, for a
Did someone
project
just say butt play? Wait, let's back up.
I said LARP play.
LARP plays.
Oh, I was like, this is taking a new turn. And
We're taking that after the stream. We're gonna have to go to. We're gonna stream up on what
Editor
is it?
cutback.
XNXX or X Hamster afterwards for that special time.
Yeah.
I like Pornhub better.
Yeah.
It's a little bit high production for me. A little bit.
Is it? Well, they do
High
amazing April Fool's jokes every single year. I love them. So
I like
funny.
their community service. Technically, I mean, like I heard that they snowplowed some of the cities in the east when the big blizzard came through, and of course,
nice of them.
snowplow had
Love that.
And dildos
their
everywhere.
logo on it. No, I just had their logo, but they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do community service, but also be a little cheeky about it."
Also, we're gonna advertise. Also, nice
I
use
hope
of the
they
word
went through the
cheeky.
Bible Belt.
I hope so.
That would be amazing.
We need everyone's voice to be heard.
Like we prayed for a snowplow, and they're like, "You got us." Here you go. Yes, deal with it.
Yeah, the people who are over there must be like the same people that work at Carl's Jr. and do all their advertising too, because they're some cheeky bastards. I love them.
Carl's Jr. is the Californian equivalent to Hardee's, by the way, for those who are uninitiated.
Oh yeah, right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No,
I didn't make
fine.
that. I didn't make that inclusive for everyone. I forgot that even existed. I don't mean it in that way. I just meant like, holy shit! Like I could have been better at describing that.
You could have been. Now you offended
I had
the
no.
people
I
you
had no
left out.
intention to exclude.
You left out the East Coast. Way to be a jerk.
Well, like that's like the East Coast doesn't have Safeways as grocery stores, right?
We
They have
have
something else.
We do not. We have.
If we're gonna have Publix.
We have Publix and Kroger. Publix
Kroger,
apparently.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Publix is like fucking the gospel down here. By the way, if you ever go to Florida, you're gonna like Publix is your new church. It's sad.
We have Kroger, but it's called Fred Meyer's in my state anyway.
Yeah, I remember that. I've heard of that. Yeah,
You guys say stuff like, "Hey, let's go down to Fred's," or like, "What?" There's has to be some kind of meme with that.
I mean,
store being called Fred Meyer's.
Let's go down to
From
Fred's.
Seattle. It's full of very like elitist hipsters, so you have to use the whole name, or you're just a douche.
Yeah, like, let's go down to Fred's. Unfortunately, we
Put it up the FMs.
yeah.
No,
East Coast
please,
has
no,
the
please.
East Coast actually has a Meyer, not Fred Meyer, just Myers, and it's basically just like a department store. So if I go there and I'm like, oh, it's got a Myers, like fuck you. All right, fine, you asshole. That's
We have a
fine.
Myers too, but it's mostly just delicious rum.
Nice,
Ooh, nice.
I'm jealous.
You said you were gonna hit up some bourbon today, did you not, Andrew?
I did not actually do it. I got too invested in the recording. I didn't want to leave you guys here with just to be
It's that high
awkward, but-
production value. I know it.
Production. That 10-second long white screen. You're welcome, audience.
It was
Hey man,
beautiful.
it happens.
It
It was a
happens.
pristine white.
Don't make him feel better. That doesn't happen. That's just you, Andrew. It's never happened to anyone else.
Thank you. Love you too.
No problem. You're just
know-
alone in this. Yeah.
You know, have you guys heard of Critical Role? It's a D&D
Yes.
podcast I do.
I've heard.
No, because I'm not that nerdy.
Oh, well, regardless.
Well,
Just
get-
different types of nerds, different
Get
genres,
shit on.
right?
I'm teasing.
But they still have some production stuff that they're working through, and they've been doing it for years, and they make
That's
money,
true.
and they do all that stuff, and they're still going through it.
Yeah.
And they've been doing it for like, what,
That's fine.
2-3 years, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, 10-second widescreen, man, you should feel good. That's all.
Yeah. Only 10 seconds. Ooh.
At least you didn't, like, rerun the intro or, like, hit the end credits or something like that.
Oh
you
my
know?
god,
That's true.
I did that the other day actually during a stream. We were doing Mario Party, and like towards the end of it, I was like swapping over. I'm like, shit, what did I do? Which one's the one?
That's fine though. At least you didn't like stand up and forget that your dick was out. I've seen that on Twitch a few times.
I will never forget that my dick is out. By the way,
that's not true. I've seen you drunk, and there was some close calls there on that stream. Your wife saved you.
Another reason why I don't do face cam.
Because his face is literally just a dick.
It's pretty much just that, but also like high megapixel. In order for you guys to actually see it, that's expensive. Like I'd have to get a really high megapixel camera. Like I don't even think they make 30 megapixel webcams. Like so there's no point anymore then.
That's a sad day.
Oh, Chris is lying. His dick is so big he can't leave his chair.
That's true. That's seen
why
it.
we have so many videos.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's just tethered to his workstation.
Like I'm stuck here. I might as well do something with it.
I charge my phone off of it. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The price of elephantine penis is a high one.
Elephantine peen. That's a band name, actually.
You just gotta. Is it?
No, I feel like it should be.
Oh, it needs to be like a new punk band.
Oh my! Of course, it would be a new punk band.
Ska.
I was in a band.
Really?
Yeah, no, we didn't do anything. It's just that we were drunk and there were 6 of us, and the name Bashful Wang somehow came into the group conversation.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we just decided to call ourselves the Bashful Wangs, and we printed t-shirts and wore them all the time, and we'd go to bars and people would ask us, do you perform? And we're like, yeah, totally. But we didn't. We just liked lying to people. We were pathological liars.
Incredibly private show.
Exactly. You have to pay us a lot of money.
That's true.
And we'll show up and drink all of your booze and possibly kidnap your dog and then run off into the night screaming wangs.
That's the best kind of fucking band.
They're
very fucking metal.
We've got a link to their SoundCloud profile in the description below. You can check them out. Go to their Patreon
it's me
page.
Screaming unintelligibly. It's like me at 3 a.m. just like, where's my Red Bull?
Your ASMR videos then?
Yeah.
Hey, like I feel like your fan people would just be like the Wang Fangs.
I love it.
I was in a band also actually, but I can't share any more information about it because it has my name, full name, and photos and stuff linked to it. So I'm not ready to do that yet.
Is your full name the name of the band? Like the
probably no.
The Chris TenMoreMinutes project?
Yeah, the Chris Project with friends. No. We only ended up going into a recording studio and doing 5 or 6 songs. We had played live shows and everything. Right. I played 4-string bass. But yeah, I was in a band. I'd love to share it, but I'm not ready. So I'll put that on my projects list.
I mean, does Eli know this? Because he's gonna shit himself when he finds out.
I don't think he does. But I've always gone gaga over his bass playing. And I was like, oh my god! When I found out, I totally gushed and fangirled.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
As soon as I tell him, he's gonna have a stroke.
He's gonna be so mad that he missed this one because he was like, "Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. It's on the calendar. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." Oh.
Keep in mind, it's nothing along what he does. He gets paid. We didn't.
That's true.
He's actually at back-to-back gigs today. Bless him. Yeah. He's gonna be a tired boy when he gets home.
Yeah,
I heard he's out making that money right now.
Making that paper.
Fucking amazing. That is awesome. To be able to do that.
So hard.
He's following his dream, and I am proud of that boy.
I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but he had to decline, unfortunately, due to his schoolwork, like his schedule this summer. Mm-hmm. But he actually got offered a position for like a 10-week tour.
That's amazing.
It was, I know, and he had to decline. He was bummed, but I'm so proud of him.
Yeah,
proud of him for knowing for being able to do that, for being offered that, and also knowing when being responsible to say no to it.
Completely.
That is something I would not say no to if I had his talent and ability.
Right there.
Yep.
Absolutely. He's been working his ass off getting his degree.
He's
good for him. Send him my regards because that's fucking amazing. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
No shout.
Yeah. So that that's Eli's so talented, and
we all love
at this
him.
Point, I fucking forgot what we were talking about.
Future projects, I think people that we want to work with in the future, like small YouTubers and larger ones, that would be the dream.
Beautiful.
My dream is just to work with you guys. That is my unrealistic expectation.
Sweet.
Also, I would like to work with Funhouse, maybe. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Other channels, big ones,
Absolutely.
That would be amazing.
Tell us about it, man. Tell us about it.
Funhouse, if you guys aren't aware, I think Davey may be the only person here that actually knows them, but they are based in California. They also know a lot of movie stars, I say in air quotes because fuck it. They they do face cam in all of their videos, and their editing is basically what makes them so hilarious, because they have one professional, actual professional editor who worked with Robot Chicken and all them, and his editing is just incredible. Most of their gameplay is just their videos is just them talking, and that's what entertains us, because we don't even care about what game they're playing. We just are there to listen to them talk.
Yeah,
and they will say something they will say something weird, and then it'll cut to them performing that weird thing in live, and I'm like, that's amazing. That is amazing done. That is, they really enjoy their craft.
It's good to see someone who's that skilled at what they do, and then you look at it and you're like, oh man, think of how amazing it could be if I could do a quarter of that.
Yeah,
you know?
One of their clips, they were talking about, when I die, I'm really just gonna be, I want the person to hold me up as I'm waiting around, I'm actually watching my own funeral and just Weekend at Bernie's style me. And then they cut to one of their off-screen personalities just holding him up and just doing the Weekend at Bernie's and just walking him away, and it was like, that is fucking hilarious. And I would want to do that. I want to be funny like that.
You are funny.
Yes, but I want to be funny like that too. I want more.
Well, you
time.
can be.
Yeah, well done.
It's good to have goals and be able to set it out so you can be okay, what skills would I need, or what would I need to learn further to be able to incorporate that into my own stuff,
Yeah. The Green Demon Challenge, that video that just came out that I'm plugging right now, that was me emulating a style. That's what the kind of content that I want to start making more of. Just exaggerated edits, freaking out. I just want to do that more. Oh my
Embrace
God.
the inner moron.
I loved that video so much. It was fun working on it. It was fun recording it. It was even more fun editing it and getting it out. I watch it over and over again and smile. And
That's the best content.
Basically just sucking my own cock at this point, but I just love that video so much.
Hey, it's more just being passionate, man, about what you did and how excited you are about it. That. It's fun to hear that somebody's that enthusiastic, It
is. It's something that I want. I know it's not going to go anywhere. It's just wishful thinking, but it's still nice to have dreams.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Too many people don't have dreams or passions, and they just live every day and boring,
that
black
was
and
me
white.
Before. That was me before. Now I found it.
It's nice to see that people actually, challenge themselves to go do something, or at least have, the effort to want to do something.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love hearing that.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what about you?
Yes.
Oh, collaborations. Who would I collaborate with?
Yes.
I don't have enough time to truly do too much. My goal in reality is to just do more collaborations with you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
And
with that.
I know you said that earlier, but I mean, just something like this is. I had this plan for 3 weeks. I felt so bad I had to cancel the first time. I was like, fuck.
It's fine.
I gotta do this and that. I had friends who were like, "You want to go bowling today?" And I was like, "No, I can't. I have a schedule." They're like, "Well, what's your schedule?" And I was like, I don't know, actually, because we haven't fully planned it, but it's all day. I can't go.
Can't do it.
Maybe I'll go to the bar after, but
I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I ruined
I would
your plans.
what I was intending to iterate is that I'd much rather do something like this than bowling or something like that.
Absolutely.
This is a goal of mine, so it's not a future goal. This is a current goal. This is something I want to try and work on. So it's incredible that you allow us to come over and join your streams with you, and then you take all the production and work and just do it yourself. That's incredible. I love that.
Yeah. Well, it's something you'll learn in the future, whenever you start live streaming. Because, again, people aren't really going to concern themselves with the production value. They're going to come for you. And you guys bounce off each other so well, and you're very entertaining.
You're so funny.
Oh, my God, it's hilarious.
All right, enough.
I know. What I would recommend there's one person who we've worked with before. Rachel and I've worked with. We're gonna actually try to get him to record with us tonight. But Michael, who's in the chat, you would love to work with him. He is the
so funny.
When I was starting this channel, he was the first person I thought of. Like, if this ever takes off, and I can start hiring people, he's gonna be the first person that I actually give money to.
Oh, totally.
Because he's charismatic, he's hilarious, and he's very talented. Like, he's a pretty good artist if you've seen it. I don't know if he's probably not. He's probably not even in the chat right now. Like, he mostly streams on Twitch.
Pandering for nothing.
Yes.
No, I'm fucking with you.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna check him out because he sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah, he streams
so
on
good.
Twitch mostly. He doesn't like really do much on his own channel. He also does
Tall Boys Gaming
too, but he hasn't been in any videos really recently. But he is super talented, and he's great.
He absolutely is. I've had the chance to get to know him a little bit since Andrew introduced us, and he's so funny, so funny, so charming, so smart.
I'm trying to click on him right now. It's not working. Like, what channel do I go to? What do I watch him? Just Twitch or what?
Go to his Twitch, his Ice Gentleman.
Ice Gentleman. Okay,
So
I was trying to right click on his name. I'm like, I'm just getting like a little image icon. Like, how do I internet? Children, help me.
That's him as Santa Claus right now. I can show you one of the videos that we were in with him. I can send you a link so that you can check that out. In the interim between when we record and when we're done with the stream, let's see what we got.
Yeah, when we do take that break, I'll need to top off on my drink anyway, but I'll check it out for a quick little break.
Likewise.
Well,
I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end this stream eventually, so probably gonna be doing it very shortly. Excuse me, but I just wanted to make sure. Like, we're running out of game footage anyway. I'm just like looking over. I'm like, oh god, I don't know when this is gonna end. I don't want to look unprofessional after that 10-second loop of whiteness. Oh no.
Well, I was gonna ask Rachel what another project of hers is gonna be, but she had to go top off her drink.
Yeah.
You have anything else? I mean, like, project wise, you can't just have one thing. You guys are always thinking 10 steps ahead.
That's kind of it, actually. I've got just a bunch of like face cam stuff and people that I want to work with, and I don't actually forgot what I was asking.
For the projects, like what you wanted to
like certain I want some more games in the future. Like there's a whole bunch of like Nintendo games, like Don't Starve Together. I want to do a series in. I want to like a cooperative series in that, which would be amazing.
So fun.
Like a Terraria stream would be good. I want to work with more of the Bombadiers individually. Like, I want like different pairings that I wouldn't expect. So like maybe Christina and Eli could do a Minecraft series together because
that'd be amazing.
They would love it, and
it'd be so good.
She tries to get me to play it so much, and I'm just like, I can't Minecraft. I can't do it. It's not my thing.
Yeah, like I love Minecraft. I did a series with Eli called Mentor and Moron, which is one of my favorites. Really, really good series, really fun. But like he can play it endlessly. And after about the 18th episode, I was like, I'm tired of blocks and I don't want to build things anymore. I just want to go take a nap.
I'm tired. I just want to go in my bed for real.
Exactly. I want to fight this stupid Ender dragon.
I don't like it.
Exactly. I'm eternally 6. I just whine when I don't get my way.
So that's basically it. We got. Ultimately, I would like to do like what you guys do, and always have at least 2 people on every video.
Like, I think it definitely adds
different
to like
personalities.
Make it easier,
Yes.
Like, because then you're not soloing it. That's gotta be.
That's my problem. That's how, like, when I was first starting, it was just all me by myself, and sometimes Christina would join in.
Yeah.
And it was terrible. But now, with multiple people to bounce off of, it comes just naturally. It's so great.
Yeah, it opens up that think tank kind of dialogue,
Yeah, we have whole new possibilities. Yes.
I just looked at the chat. Is Michael ripping on us for being pasty motherfuckers? Because screw you, Michael. It's not my fault.
No.
I can't tan.
That can't be it because Andrew's the only white one here. You're pink, and I'm like
That's right.
Like a sand color?
Your sand color.
But aren't you blue? You're blue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Blue,
the
dabba
thumbnail. I'm
Yeah,
blue.
you're blue.
Thank you, Michael, for saying hours of whiteness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
We're trying to diversify. We got Dante.
Jesus Christ! Yeah. Lovely.
Anyway,
Chris, you were saying, my love.
Yeah. I didn't hear too many projects out of you. Do you have anything else?
As in people I'd like to collaborate with.
yes,
Just any projects or collabs. Yeah.
and listen to.
I mean, honestly, working with the Bombadiers and Potentially Perfect I'd like to be more active because I'm very much right now a sidelines person just because of my schedule and things going on in my life. And I'd really like to get to the point where I'm more active. And a huge part of that is going to be upgrading my equipment because right now I'm operating on the laptop I use for my work. And it's not
great.
it's not overly prone to being easy to game on.
Right.
I could see that.
So getting more involved with that would be the biggest thing. Small channels that I would love to do more with. There's a streamer who actually lives in my city, super nice guy, gorgeous blue eyes, really funny. His name is Pico. You can see him on Twitch.
Oh,
huge
yeah.
He's so funny. He's actually in the
how do you spell it?
Piko.
Piko. Right.
Yeah, super nice guy. I would love to do more with him.
Awesome.
2-Bit Players. Another group I would love to do something with.
Oh,
they
my
are
gosh.
so funny.
Oh, yeah, they are incredible.
They're super funny. Yeah, they're really fucking funny.
I've been trying to get them on here for so long, but Noah doesn't work on. He's busy on Saturdays or something. I don't know. Sad. Have you ever heard of Two Guys, by the way, Rachel?
No, I have not.
Heard of 2 girls.
And 1 cup?
Oh no, Two Guys.
I said that to everyone I ever knew. They hated me. I'm sorry, Andrew.
Two Guys is a solo 2-person channel. They're most known for their like overlay. Everything is done on an overlay, and their art is fantastic, and they bounce off each other really well. Their commentary is fantastic, and I've said that word a lot. I know. They've also recently started doing like old cartoons in Mystery Science Theater 3000 style.
Yes.
It's probably their most popular video right now, and they're just great. I recommend you guys check them out as soon as you can, and I can give you guys a link.
Yeah,
if you
could
need
you?
it.
That makes it easier for me. I couldn't find Pico. Could you link me to that too?
Oh, really? I will link you after this stream is over, actually.
Okay, I found a couple other ones. It was like Pico something or other, and I was like,
you know what? I'm
Pico.
sorry. That's my fault. It's actually impacted Pico on Twitch. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That is my fault.
Okay.
But one of the biggest things I'd like to do, and I don't necessarily see this happening, but my 2 best friends, Rob and Peter, known as Shadira and Rat the Turtle, who are technically Bombadiers, but they're never fucking online.
Yeah.
I would love to get them more into group projects. When I first started YouTube, it was just the 3 of us all the time. In fact, that's how Andrew and I all met. Eli, Andrew.
Oh, wow.
I posted something in a Discord called COA, and Andrew responded, and he was like, I'm going to bring my friend, which was Elias. And I was like, great, I'm going to bring my friends, which were Rob and Peter. And that's
just
kind
clicked.
of slowly how, the Bombadiers.
I see.
Little do you know, like I wasn't actually asking. I was like, I'm gonna be part of this too. I already bought the game, so good luck.
You decided.
I decided, like she's probably not gonna say yes, but I bought the game already, so.
What are they gonna tell me? No.
Yeah. I was so happy when you messaged me, though. It was a great fit.
It was a great fit, perfect fit.
Absolutely.
I've got nothing else to say. If you guys don't have anything else to say,
I have more to say.
I think I can save it for further collaborations.
It's like finally, it's Rachel's time.
Exactly. Just shut the fuck up and let me talk for the next 3 hours.
Later. It's like, all right, this was a 24-hour stream.
When's it gonna be my turn?
We were talking about bigger channels that we'd like to ideally collaborate with, which will probably never fucking happen. But honestly, just spending 30 minutes with Casey Neistat and interviewing him on the editing process.
Okay.
blow my fucking mind because this isn't really gaming related, but there's such a focus on narrative storytelling or like narrative filmmaking. But Casey Neistat focuses almost exclusively on like a narrative editing process, and people don't understand how much editing actually makes the fucking video.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just a genius. I've never seen anything like him. He's so brilliant. So I would love to just stalk him and talk to him for like 30 minutes as the cops are hauling me away.
Is he, I mean, I know he has a huge following. Is he pretty good? You enjoy him?
He's absolutely brilliant. I mean, he takes vlogging from a level that could be, vlogging can be very narcissistic. And I say that as someone who likes vlogs, and he takes that, elevates that to something that's basically an art form. And there's no wasted time. Like you don't spend.
That's awesome. I only know him as the guy who I don't like his face, but I understand that is the wrong way to go about it. But
it's the guy whose face I don't like.
If that's the only negative comment, I think it's pretty good.
I mean, I get it. He's got an Owen Wilson face. Is Andrew just cutting us off?
He does.
I did not mean to. I have the.
Well, I guess I'm done talking, Andrew.
No, keep going. The hotkeys are set up to my keyboard, so when I texted at the, I texted in the chat and it automatically responded. So sorry.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
No, I don't want to go ahead now. It's done now. I don't want to talk anymore. My feelings are hurt. I'm going to eat my barbecue and sit here and be passive aggressive. You're going to be talking and I'll be like, remember when I was talking, Andrew?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Thought the show was about equally people.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
This is how we represent feminism on this channel.
yeah, keep going on. It's like the end credit? That's right. No, keep going on. Keep talking.
Hashtag
my
me
mic
too.
not even working?
Someone get the Tumblr feminists on this. I'm feeling impressed.
Oh, boy. Owen Wilson, yeah, he does have an Owen Wilson face.
Thanks.
And I know that's not a fair representation or anything, but I definitely, like, every time I see his thumbnail, I'm like, I'm not watching. No good reason why. I probably should, but I'm not watching.
No, I mean, I get it. Like, Jacksepticeye is very famous and very popular, but his voice makes me want to claw my face off.
I would say that's definitely the opposite then. Yeah,
Casey's
face pisses me off. I'm sure his voice is phenomenal. But exactly with Jack, he's got that pretty face. And then you hear his voice and it's like, he does the clap and the I'm not even going to try and emulate it because I can't do it without fucking having a coughing fit. But
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if you weren't anticipating that, it's like, wow, my ears are fucking burst out.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
He has quality content. But yeah, just being vapid about that, it's funny. I can see that 100%.
He does look like a precious little elf, though.
He does.
Like, I expect to see him frolicking through a field. Like, I don't want to be like ethnically insensitive to the Irish, but he kind of looks like a leprechaun.
Yeah, I think that's what he wants.
Like, it's adorable. Like, I want to give him a little hat and a shillelagh and just set him free.
I don't think that's too wrong.
I like that I'm responding to this as if I know who you guys are talking about.
How do you not know who Jacksepticeye is?
I know I know of him. I've seen his face, but I'm like, beyond that, never watched his content.
He's a precious little Irish angel that I can't stand.
Like,
he's fun, high energy.
Same as Markiplier and fucking PewDiePie. I've never watched him.
I like Markiplier, mostly
I don't care for him.
because
of Eli?
I want to sleep with him.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's very pretty. It reminds me of my first boyfriend.
He does look very pretty. I'll give you that.
Right? That face, that voice, like a radio god.
Yeah.
He does have it going for him.
Yeah, if only he were funnier.
That's true. If only you were funnier.
I'm gonna get so much. If this ever blows up, I'm gonna get so much hate mail.
It's okay.
Hey, Mark, if you want to,
I think it's
Mark,
fun.
If you want to show off and like come on and defend your honor, you're welcome to join Ladies Saturday for next week. You know, we got some time. we can pencil you in. We've got some other guests lined up, but you know, you can come in.
Got time to kill? Does it seem like we're talking about other more important stuff? No, come on over here.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah.
It's like kids in a schoolyard, like, fuck that guy, I don't like him. Why? Popularity makes money and I don't.
I don't like him.
Just the most pathetic reasons ever. Like,
he's stupid. He gets paid to play video games all day.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
To do things I don't want to do. Also, I don't like his mustache. Oh, wow.
That's true.
I mean, this dude
I bet that hurts his soul.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You just imagine every time someone like insulted you like from afar, you just like a piece of your soul died and you couldn't understand it. And you're like, what's happening? Why do I feel so?
That's what happens when I'm on Reddit. That's why I don't go on Reddit anymore.
That makes sense.
Someone told me on Reddit that I was as funny as Amy Schumer, and I just died a little. Like it physically hurt me. I was like, I need a sword or a machete because I need to.
I heard hearing that.
Yeah.
Like, right? It's painful.
Amy Schumer.
She's not great, but I also don't.
Horrible.
No,
yeah, she's not great. I don't like the hate that she's getting just because of her type of humor, but I don't. Yeah, she's not funny to me.
Not funny. Fake slut humor.
Yeah. It kind of bothers me that she's considered like the representation of women in comedy because she's not funny.
She's
like,
not.
could we pick one who's actually funny? Is it some sort of cosmic joke? Like, is the MRA doing this shit? Is she a plant by the incel?
I feel like she would be.
Funny. Right?
Welcome to the Lazy Saturday podcast, everyone. We're just talking about shit. We're trying to do this.
Yeah, none of this went the way we planned. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't want it to. Like,
we covered our topic.
We covered our topic, and now we're just having fun with it. I mean, we do have to get back to recording something at some point.
Yeah, where the fuck is Michael? Michael needs to join us.
Yeah, he's in here. We'll continue this in like the video that we actually record at some point. You'll find out.
To be continued.
You'll find out on like Tuesday or whatever. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you guys for coming in, especially to Chris from 10 More Minutes, Rachel from Potentially Perfect, and the Bombadiers, and Persephonics. Thank you for taking time out of your super busy schedule of 3 YouTube channels. Thank you for taking the time out just to hang out with us.
Thank you so much for the invite.
We love you guys all. And we look forward to having you guys on the show again because obviously.
Because I work here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only coming back if Rachel's here. So.
Oh, thank you. We're going to drag you.
Yeah, well, we actually wanted to have Sam and Mike next time. We didn't want you.
Fuck them. This one's my favorite.
Hey, man, I'm fully available all the time. They, on the other hand, they actually work and do things. So I mean, like, it's hard.
That's fair. All right. Like I said, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out 10 More Minutes and Persephonics on their respective channels and on their Twitter accounts in the description below. It's down there. This way. I don't know how I'm. Anyway.
That way.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Is this where I go beep up boop?
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I need to get water and put it